Click allow. It's another day in the kingdom. I'm Ron, and hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more. I'm a new player. I'm casual, and I've been playing this game for about 10 days. I started like Happy New Year and started playing this game. The game I was really maining for a while was solo leveling. That was taking all my time, and now it's this game. This game is taking all my time and energy away. Now, for this video, just kind of conversating about my experience in this video game. Like, I've done something that was kind of like, hey, here's my first impression type thing. But with this game, I am really impressed how fucking deep this is. Like, I get it's been out for like 5+ years or something like that, and there's a new update, a big update that people are, waiting for. They've done collabs with Disney, BTS, Wicked. Check our review for Wicked Part 1 and 2. And they've also done something on Sonic as well. Those characters aren't really that strong in the game. They're more fandom type stuff. But I just thought, like again, the voiceovers, the one-line jokes, the deep, like there's some stuff with like dark cacao and vanilla cookie where it's like it's this deep story. It looks like they're pulling it from other movie franchises and kind of making jokes or not. But again, just really impressed by it. Now, as I just go ahead, I'm doing some dailies and stuff like this. This is really interesting because, like, to me, solo leveling, one of the things I had a gripe about solo leveling was the lower ranked hunters in that game don't feel impactful. And what I mean by that is they don't feel like they're needed very early on in the game. Like, if you end up putting resources into them, you'll realize, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Let me go to my usables and use these. But you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, dang it. These damn sea biscuits. Let's talk about sea biscuits for a second, for a moment. I have not figured out sea biscuits, and I could be overthinking it, right? So sea biscuits are these little, or I said sea biscuits. The biscuits are these right here, right? And you get them for doing certain missions. And it says that I don't have enough inventory, and I would have to increase my inventory. I should, but I shan't. And the reason why is I just delete these. Honestly, I go in here, I go to breakdown, go to the very bottom, like, I'm gonna do this now. And you may say in the comments, why would you do that? Don't do that. Watch, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these. The reason why, I just feel like, why put resources into it? Why stress putting it on characters when it's not important? Now, I'll keep these. Let me get rid of these. Break that down. Boom. There we go. Get a little something for it. I'll keep these because this is legendary. And then you have your epic. And I just feel like I'm going to go through this again. I'm on story mode. I'm going to go through this on hard or expert mode, whatever the game has, that's going to give me more. And I think that's the trick, or at least that's the strategy I'm going to go with. Like, let's say I back out of this, right? If I click on a mission, here's the opportunity of biscuits, right? I'm deleting these. I don't think they're significant enough for me to waste my time. And I haven't got hit with a wall in the content where I'm like, oh, you know what? This isn't working. I need more power. Not yet. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to say, when I come back and I play it on normal, look, I'm going to get a chance to get some of these better biscuits. And if I come back on hard, which I don't think I'm ready for, because look at that power tip. I'm not even... Then I'm like, that's where I'm trying to. So I'm trying to save my resources. And yes, the normal power trip is something crazy. That's just wild. But I think I'm gonna get there. But let's see what happens. Let me go use what I was gonna do. I was gonna roll these cookies or something. No, I was gonna go to usables and these crate. Yep, that's what I was gonna do. Let's open them. Let's see what we get. But nope. Yes, this one I want. But I'm super impressed how this game is, and there's an update that's coming out, and there's some dynamics they're changing the game, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. These right here, I would love to use them, but the reason I'm not using them is I'm waiting for the update with the new cookies and the fact that I get a chance to roll some stuff, and I think that's going to be cool, and that'll work. But the reason for this video was like, every cookie matters. And you don't feel that. I don't feel that with solo leveling, because with solo leveling, like I said earlier, is solo leveling has it where the top hunters the metas, that's what you want to roll. That's the gacha you want to pull. Pity draw or not. Pay for it or not. Then if you get other hunters, that works. Here, yeah, you have your metas. For instance, vanilla cookie is one of the metas. Burning spice is a meta. White lily, and I've been lucky to get these cards. Now, obviously, you need to get these cookies. I mean, not cards, but cookies awaken to get really that. But to have some of these cards that I have marked as my favorite, these are like cookies that are actually a part of having a really good team. The thing about it is, like, the other cookies I could care less for. I'm like, you're not one of the main cookies, But why would I care about certain cookies other than these that I'm, looking for, or like the blueberries and the rock stars? Like, I would have spent so much into this cookie right here, but I looked and I was like, let me check before I go up to 20. And they were like, nope, this cookie's not important. Don't stress it. And so I just paid it no attention. But then there's other modes, right? So like, let me show you one of these modes here, right? If I go here, or is it the mines, right? You go inside the mines, and then the cookies have a different use. There's so many different little game modes they put in here where you're like, hey, don't pay that cookie that you don't care about, flavor or not. Don't pay them no mind. You need them, because like for this, the venture, you can't really see it because I'm not in the mood, but you need the right cookies to take off. And it looks like if you have this logo here, the adventurer, they can go out and do what they have to do. But then there's some cookies, right? Some cookies that have other boosts. And so you're trying to get the team, the best team, to go out there and get your motherfucking cookies. For instance, like, let me see if it'll show. Let's find one. Let's find this one, right? So these are the cookies best, I believe, for this. You pair that with an HP cookie or a cookie that does a certain mine. But those are the cookies I'm looking for. So it has me looking at cookies that I would have paid no attention. Like this cookie right here. I don't remember what his name, meringue or something. I don't remember. But I'm like, I got to find that cookie. Or this cookie right here, which I'm going to go and spend something on. Not money. I'm free to play. But this cookie right here is a good cookie. I think it's butter roll or something. What's another? Charcoal is another good cookie, right? And so I'm like, these are 2 cookies, 3 that I would have paid no attention to whatsoever. But the game's like, hey, you want to get more loot? You want to mine? Then you need to pay attention to the fucking cookies. There's another mode, the mind over here, where you have these cards you get, and they're different mines. And when you look at what it's required, you're trying to get the cookie for it, and it increases your chance to bring back good stuff. This isn't an increase as much as it is to have, again, that required buff or that required thing. There's sometimes where it's like they only want somebody who's musical. Then you're trying to make sure that they have the right stamina. And so it's interesting. Man, it's interesting. So I'm going to get that cookie. But yeah, the mining thing, there's just so many things to do in this game where you do need to pay attention to your team and your character. Another one would be over here, the hot air balloon, which I just sent off not too long ago. For this, you want to make sure your team has the 2 arrows up, meaning that they have full energy. Then you also get perks, because you're trying to get, I guess the yeast roll is the best thing you're trying to get, but there's certain ones that are going to give you a percentage to get that. So I love how they're making it where these characters mean something. Now, I'm in a new guild. It's my second one, which is discouraging how it goes. You quit the guild. I didn't quit the guild, damn it. The guild quit me. Like, I was a new player and no one talked in the guild. No one participated in anything. And I was like, I am missing out on bonuses. So here's my second one. Hopefully it's my forever home. But it's cool because when you do Cookie Alliance, which I'm still learning how to play it, let me pick this up. Cookie Alliance, you have multiple teams. Now, if you have 1 good team or 2 good teams, I know there's a meta for it. I haven't really broke it down. That's awesome. But let's say you didn't, right? You didn't have those teams. You have to kind of look at your roster and build those teams. I didn't think about it until I was doing this content. I was like, man, crap, I need to pay attention to it. Let me go in here and do one of these before I forget. Upgrade. Yeah. Let's see. Let's upgrade another one. This one. Yeah. Is there another one I want to upgrade? Is that it? Those two? Is that really it? Maybe that is it. Let's upgrade this one again. Yeah. What about the poison? Let's do it again. Yeah. Let's come back to Shrouds of Darkness one more time. Yeah. Can I do one more here? No, I can't. It's not gonna let me. Okay, fine. That's fine. Fine. So I think that's cool. Again, looking for cookies to fill the role, and I think that is awesome. It makes it where it's like if you spec into a player that you didn't think should be the one, when you realize you're like, there's still purpose for you yet, Cookie. There's still purpose for you yet. Let's see. I might as well do this. I'm already in here. Let's roll the dice here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get that other cookie that I want to get for the purposes of just trying to have a better mining route. Nothing impressive there. Nothing impressive there. There's nothing I have for the museum. I'll pick this up. I still haven't figured out the laughing emoji in the Gill hall. Let's figure that out now. Laughing emoji. Here's the Gill hall, right? I'm in here. Where's my character? Right here. Okay. I'm expecting some shit here so that I can talk. But it's not letting me. Like when it's not letting me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's see something. What if I click this? That worked. There we go. But I don't understand. Why do I have to use my own cookie face? Which is not a good cookie face at all. Let me see. And this should work. I mean, I did it. I said what I need to say. Unless that's not the laughing emoji. I don't know. I feel like that's laughing. Is that? I don't think that's laughing. Okay. Oh, well, let me check the quest. Yeah, there we go. So we did it. We did it. There we go. There we go. And look at that. We picked up everything we needed to, and we could probably roll the dice again. I guess that's to encourage you to use that character. But let's not. Let's switch it back. I'm in emo mode, whatever. Anywho. Let's go and roll the dice. What, 2, 3 times? 1, 2, 3. 3 more times. Let's see. Didn't get anything I cared about. It'd be cool if there was like a max button. Like not max like everything you had. No, never mind. Now I'm thinking about it. I can see how that could go so wrong. Like let's say it was 1, draw 10, and then max, right? You might click the wrong button and there all your resources are gone. It already happens with some of the artifacts and solo leveling, and it also can happen with your biscuits. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, but there's just so much in this game to do. And again, 10 days in, I know, again, it's not a traditional like video where it's like, hey, it's time. It's more like I'm just playing the game and I'm talking about something. But like if you're thinking about playing this game, I'm already saying you should play it. If you're responsible and you're not going to gamble your life away, you should play it. Like you're able to go ahead and get your stuff for a train and send out stuff and wait for it to come back. You get bonuses, or if you just watch the ads, you can knock off time. Certain game modes will give you speed up time. So I try to pick what I'm going to use it for and what makes sense. You can clear this area. Like I have this right now. It's like my fake Disney, right? And so they're walking around, they're enjoying the rides, but I can clear all this out and store it over here in this windmill and keep all this space open. And then you can create, whatever you want. Like you can change it from grass to different tiles. You've got your AFK station that you can constantly upgrade, so you can constantly get resources. I want to change this. I actually beat a mission just to change this. There we go. There we go. I want to go to Disney again. What else? Am I missing anything else? Let me check my production. It's just everything like this right here, the production. produce all. Getting this set up the way you want, right? And having it where it's like, hey, I am producing XY goods. I need to make sure it's the minimums and maximums I have required. And do I turn something off? Do I leave it? Do I extend a point or something? Like for this, I turned off the lantern. I want to stack this up, and then I'll turn the lanterns back on. I don't know. I think it's cool. I turned off the pot and went with this because I think the pot pulls from this. Maybe, I'm not sure, but there's something that it connects to it. I'm like, it's not a good look. But let's go get another cookie. Let's go get another cookie, and then I might come back and do a video on which cookie am I looking for? I'm looking for butter roll. Butter roll, where you at, butter roll? I don't know these cookies yet. I kind of look at the face and I'm like, there's butter roll. Looks like a mad scientist. How many do I need? I need 9. Let's go to the shop. Where are you at, butter roll? There you are. Well, that's convenient. I don't think it does that. I think I got lucky because there's so many times I have to go through this and find out where it's at. Let's go 9 on butter roll. Okay. There's other ones I want to get, but I'm trying to save my mission points for when it comes back when it's live. So I think the best thing, and I'm just learning, the best things to spend this on, the mileage that you get whenever you do a pull or certain events, missions, is use it for either the treasures, if you're trying to level up your treasures, or use it for grabbing characters. Like for instance, this one right here, cream soda. I hear it's good for a boss. There's some other ones on here. Again, I'm still learning, but if I didn't do the research, I would have expected a bunch of other cookies, but like I already have Star Coral for support. And so that's what I'm using this for. I'm using it to come in and say, okay, listen, I used it to get creme brulee. I used it to get Rebel. I was like, I want those cookies now. I hear they're good. This one was one I was thinking about getting. This one has like a zombie effect, which is pretty cool. But I'm like, I'll take a few more rolls. I did use mileage on Black Lemonade. I used it on the Twizzler. I got lucky and got Space Donut. Who else did I'm going to get Carol for free because of the event that's going on. I thought about getting Captain Caviar, but that was, I think, specially, like he's a specialist where you can't use him all the time in the content. This one I thought was great. I went and reached and got her. This one Punch Wildberry is what I call, which has a really cool perk where this cookie takes all the damage and then just in one punch distributes that damage back, like vibranium style. And you pair her with the bunny. I have the support bunny, Twizzler, as like, yeah. So yeah, so that's why I use my mileage points for. I try to look for somebody that I'm trying to add to the team and go from there. I don't know how you use it. I use it for Dark Cocoa because I need it. I needed to I wasn't stuck clearing something, but I liked his debuff, and so I wanted him. If I also used it for Mint Cocoa, really cool support character. And I think that's it. I think that's so. Let's awaken him. Damn it, awake! Oh, I gotta back out to awake him. Why is that? Why is that? Why do I have to back out to awaken him? Why can't I do it right then and there? But yeah, some of these cookies I didn't really spec into. Now, chin up, everybody. Got to set it up, got to break it on down. I'm coming with tomorrow. I don't take it anymore. Boom, 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 boom. Butter roll cookie. This would be it says this will be the greatest experiment of my career. Don't know why I made him sound like that. But the voiceover in this game is very good. It's very entertaining. Where is he? So that I can mark him as, nope, not gonna mark him as my favorite. But point blank, once I get this is another thing that I like about this versus solo leveling. I have not spent any money on both games, but But if I did, I feel like I would spend money on this cookie game. I just feel like I would. But it gives you everything you want. It's like, hey, look, if you want to level him up once, here you go. All right. If you want the crystals so that you can roll the dice to get more towards butter roll cookie or any, go for it. You want to use the crystals to do anything that's going to, spec into, go for it. You want to go ahead and do the level 6 jellies, go for it. I tried to click it because I was curious how much the level 6 jellies go for or what they give you. But yeah, that's cool. Like, I'll go in the shops right now and it gives you limited time on it. It's like, hey, I know you just got a new character. Like, here's the new characters I have. It's like, I know you have new characters. You might wanna put this together. Like this right here is like, hey, you wanna level up? We'll give you 2 level ups to get to level 80. Okay, you can use it for maybe a cookie you already have, or a new cookie you get, and then you're gonna get 1 cookie that you can get for an ancient cookie. And I feel like soul leveling didn't, maybe just me, didn't have it that easy. It didn't have it that easy for you to look at a hero or a cookie or a hunter and say, you know what? I want that fucking cookie. I want that effing cookie. Let me see. Let me get out of here before I spend some money. Let me stop. Damn you, game. Damn you. But yeah, the game is addictive and it's fun. And hit the subscribe button, like, follow, comment for more. I think you should play. If you're not playing already, why not? Maybe I'll do another video where I roll all of this and see what we get. Because I think some of this is time gated. Let me see something. 2 days for that. But when there's a pull over, I want to say 2 days as well. 16 days for this. But I'm not going to take a chance. I'll probably do it before the 2 days. And the reason why is I don't know how the updates work. I'm assuming the banner just slides down, but like, see how this is 2 days, but this isn't. So I don't know. I don't know this game yet. I know I have to use these. Oh, I don't actually. I had to use the ones that are timed, but I've used those already. So I'll probably use this anyway because I'm pulling from this one. And again, that's another thing. Like, I could line up. And I'm pulling from this one. I already have one. I want to have the other. I've already invested this much time in. And if I want to guarantee pull, I might as well just stay over here. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Now I'm having second thoughts. Because I do want the Awaken version. I want both of these. And I want both of these. So maybe, I don't know. I would love the Awakening of him and Flower, both of these. So this is really, I'm sorry, this is the only cookie I can care less for. But damn, now it's got me thinking. If I already have one of the 2 here, should I dabble? Damn it, should I dabble in these? Maybe I will. If I dabble, I'll probably dabble here. Dabble, just keep dabbling. I don't know. Then costumes, and you got treasures. I'll do some treasures. Let's let you see me roll the dice here and see what I get. Don't care about that one at all. Free gift. Why not? I have Venturer token. Okay, got it. Cool. Like it. Love it. It's a lot of costumes. I think they're going to add some new costumes in it. But yeah, anyways, 10 days in. And I'm enjoying this game, and there's just so much crap. You can get your own boat and go out and sell the 7 seas. Maybe it's 3 seas. I don't know. Do I have to send my friends anything? Let's see. Send them all something. Bump. Send gifts, just like Pokemon Go. Got a request. Don't know who this person is. What harm could it be? Accept it. Bump. There you go. New friend in there. Let's see. Send that out. There we go. We took care of that. So I'm gonna keep playing with this. I'm playing on PC right now, but you can play on mobile. Play on your tablet. Take that shit to go. What is this for? Build something? No. no. That's another thing. The game like tricks you. Not, I wouldn't say tricks you. It's like, hey, build this, build this. Here's the thing, motherfucker. They know I have the money for it. The game knows it. They know I have the money for this. They threw it at me. They threw this at me. Fell on my lap, damn it. But the problem is, the moment you do that, it's going to be harder for you to supply the tree of wishes. So you're not going to be able to supply this. And this, to me, is a good marking indication of your inventory. If you're able to, every time it resets, go through it, bump, 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 your inventory is doing great. But if you got to keep refreshing, and I think there's a perk later that's going to allow you to do something different with it. I can't remember. I think you get more points towards it or something. Or you get a faster reset. But this is telling me, hey, find a way to produce this more. But the rest of them are good. So I don't know. I just look at it as like, hey, let me just wait till I have my items in abundance. And then I go out. Like this, I can upgrade already. I can upgrade. I just need to drop the thing I just said I wasn't going to drop. I have enough of the material. But no, I don't want to do it. Do I want to get to level 14? I think that's the rule of thumb. Get to level 13, 14 for your castle. To unlock some stuff. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it when I'm ready, damn it. I'm going to do it when I think I'm ahead of the game, so I don't get caught off guard and start stressing. But anyways, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here, and I greatly appreciate that. Until next time, click, click, loud.